I want to have a quick conversation with you about Office Depot business financing. And here I'm speaking about a maximum loan amount, business loan amount of $1 million. So that's the cool thing. I mean, Office Depot, Office Max is really offering you this business financing program for you to really sort of take care of your needs, your operating needs. Of course, Office Depot, Office Max is not a your traditional lender, right? So what they have done is that they have partnered with a third party lender. I will speak about that later on, but they have partnered with a third party lender to sort of initiate this funding program. So what is it? Let me talk to you about the loan program here. Basically, you are able through Office Depot, Office Max, you are able to get a small business loan so you can grow your business real fast. Okay, and the maximum loan amount here is 1 million. That's pretty consequential. Think about that. So Office Depot, Office Max is actually offering you business financing that goes from $5,000 all the way to $1 million. Of course, I think I said this a little earlier. Office Depot, Office Max is not really a bank, it's not a credit union. So that means what? It means that you are going to use the funds, you are going to use the loan proceeds to actually buy stuff from Office Depot, Office Max. So I will speak about that later on, but basically you're speaking about what? Office supplies, right? That kind of stuff. So this is not cash that you can get from Office Depot, Office Max, and just go use it elsewhere. No, you are using it with the company. Now, one thing I want to say here is that you have to really understand that Office Depot, Office Max has been they've been having this program, this financing program, for nearly 10 years now. Okay, so this is not something that they actually started like a couple of years ago. No, they started about 10 years ago. And as a matter of fact, a lot of folks, a lot of business owners used this program a lot during COVID. I mean, people were just home and people were just sort of re-strategizing about their office supply needs. So that's really good. And the cool thing about this Office Depot business financing program is that you can get funds in as fast as 1 day. Okay, you have financing once again from $5,000 to $1 million, and you can also get an Office Depot gift card worth up to $250,000. So let me talk to you about the requirements. So when you think about Office Depot, Office Max business financing, what are the requirements here? See, the thing is, before you actually embark yourself on this journey, and this Office Depot financing journey, you want to clarify your office needs. So it doesn't matter if you have an LLC, an LLP, a C corporation, or S corporation. Office Depot wants to make sure that you have a clear idea about your office needs. Usually, it will help if you have an Excel spreadsheet or you have let's say, a report that tells Office Depot, Office Max how much you intend to buy from them. Again, you want to spend the money at an Office Depot store or OfficeDepot.com. In other words, their online platform. So you have to clarify your office needs in terms of office supplies. Now, let me remind you that when it comes to Office Depot or Office Max, you are able to get writing supplies, basic supplies. You can get sticky notes and flags, tape and adhesives. You have calendars and planners. You have mailing, packing, and shipping. You have labels and label makers. So that's kind of cool. If you are in the if you want to really beef up your design efforts. You also have binders and accessories, filing and folders, storage, presentation boards. So that's really good. The presentation boards at Office Depot, Office Max are really great, really great compared to the competitors like Staples. Okay, so you have presentation boards, you have desk accessories, business forms and bookkeeping, you have laminating, you have art and crafting, retail store supplies. So that's really good also in terms of flexibility. You have bags and luggage, drafting, labor law and workplace posters, gift certificates, notebooks and pads, mountain supplies, and also easels and pads. So that's kind of cool in terms of in terms of what you want. So you want to clarify your needs, your office supply needs. And the cool thing about the Office Depot Office Max is that you have availability for delivery or store pickup. So your business can actually pick up the supplies in store or have it delivered. Okay. And you have to, in terms of clarifying your office needs, you have to know what if you are interested in featured items. So to actually use the funds from your business financing program, you have to see if you want to have items on sale, pick up and save, eco-conscious, free delivery, business select, new arrivals, only at Office Depot, school supplies, or clearance. So it's important to really have a clear idea about that from the get-go. That way, you're not wasting time. So basically, when it comes to Office Depot business financing, again, you are looking at 5,000 all the way to $1 million. You want to show a legit business. It's not just about, again, I think I said this to you a little earlier. You don't have to be necessarily to be an S corporation, a C corporation. You don't have to be a big company to actually qualify. Okay, you just have to make sure that you are showing a legit profile for your business. Okay, so make sure you have a proper business structure in the sense that Office Depot, Office Max will verify your business structure from state authorities. They're not going to ask you to tell them like if you no. They will actually contact your state Department of States and ask them. Ask them whether you are, let's say, an LLC, an S corporation, or a C corporation in good standing. You got to be in good standing. Otherwise, Office Depot ain't doing business with you. That's just period. Okay, there's no discussion there. So make sure that you are in good standing, and make sure that you actually order from your state authorities a certificate of good standing, so that you know whether or not there was a little problem with your company or not. You also need to have a business address, because Office Depot or Office Max business financing program, the program wants to make sure that like if they have to deliver the goods to a specific place, they want to make sure they have an official business address. So you have to put your business address. They'll also ask you for your EIN. So your EIN, so your employer identification number. So that's actually your business tax ID number. So if you don't have it now, just make sure that you have it before applying for Office Depot or business financing, because otherwise they will deny you. Okay, they will deny you. And also you want to make sure the name that you have actually is free from any copyright claims, because Office Depot obviously is a business. They care about their own reputation, and they do not want to be entangled in some kind of crazy legal stuff that really has to do with IP infringement, like IP law infringement. So make sure that you are pretty clear about that. So if you're interested in Office Depot business financing, you also have to understand that they will check for your business licenses and permits. Again, it's just Office Depot going through their due diligence process, making sure that you are who you like. Your business is what it is, like what it says it is. Okay, it's all about establishing legitimacy for your business. So make sure that if your industry or your state authorities or your or at the federal level, if federal authorities require that your business have business licenses and permits, that you do indeed have those business licenses and permits. And check with your state's county and local government to see if your business requires this authorization. You might also want to check with federal authorities. Okay, there are some certain things, certain industries, if you will, that fall under the federal jurisdiction, and there are some that really fall within local state jurisdiction. Okay, you also want to make sure you have a business bank account, because basically, if you qualify for Office Depot business financing, they might actually want to have your business account on file. Okay, for you to really add an extra layer of legitimacy. Also, if you need business insurance, depending on the industry you're in, make sure that you have the business insurance before applying for Office Depot. Again, you are looking at a maximum loan amount of $1 million, and Office Depot is going to make sure that you are really, really your business is really legit to actually qualify for this significant amount. Okay, so get business insurance if you need it, so that you can really take care of things like property damage, liability claims, or employee injuries. Okay, so you want to make sure that you have this sort of a risk mitigation process in place before you apply for the financing program. If you want to apply for the Office Depot Office Max Business Financing Program, I want you to really also beef up your business references, because Office Depot is going to ask you that. They will ask you to provide a list of business references. So, what are those here? I mean, they can be anything. I mean, they can be any kind of partner. So maybe your bank, maybe your insurance company, maybe a net 30 vendor. So if you have net 30 vendors that can really vouch for you, that's really good. Okay, net 30 vendors. You also have your customers. If you have a pretty prominent customers, you can really ask them to vouch for you. You can also think about suppliers. So it's just that they have to be B2B. So it have to be business references, not your uncle, not your brother, not your sister. No, they have to be business references. And Office Depot Office Max asks for a minimum of 3 business references that you have interacted with in the last 3 years. So those references have to be recent. Okay, don't give Office Depot Office Max business references that you have dealt with, let's say 10 years ago, for instance. No, 3 years. And also, one thing I want to say also is that please don't forget to notify your business references. So always ask your references for permission to include them on your list. Okay, you might have a standard list of business references who give you a blanket permission to use their names. However, extend the courtesy of a phone call to let them know that you are basically, you might actually rely on let's say rely on them really, because for to actually win a business financing program at Office Depot. That way, your business references will be expecting a call from Office Depot Office Max. Okay, and by the way, Office Depot Office Max always, I want to insist on that, always checks the business references that you actually put into in the program. And this is not just Office Depot. You also have their partner lender also, and so the partner lender will also check to make sure that you are basically you're basically getting the right vouching from a third party. So what's the application process here? Let me quickly talk to you about that. So application process, I think what you want to do is you are able to apply online. So if you're interested in the Office Depot Office Max Business Financing Program, you can apply online, or you can call Office Depot Office Max at 1-800-819, sorry, 1-800-619-6221. So 1-800-619-6221. And you can just start the process there, and but the whole process will take about 1 to 3 years. So I want you to really plan. I mean, you don't have to be on the phone for 1 or 2 or 3 years. I mean, 3 years. What am I saying? 1 to 3 hours, not years. that would be crazy. So if you're trying to get an Office Depot or Office Max business financing, just to remember that you will need 1 to 3 hours for the decision to come from them. Okay, and once you actually get approved, you get access to financing. You get access to financing within 1 business day. So that's really good from a flexibility point of view. Okay, and what I want to say also is that you have the possibility to like the partner that Office Depot Office Max has is actually Rapid Finance. Okay, so that's actually the third party lender through which basically Office Depot Office Max is extending this loan to you, this business loan to you. What I want to say is that when it comes to this application process, there might be additional criteria that Rapid Finance would want to look at before approving your business for the Office Depot Office Max Business Funding Program. Okay. And but the cool thing is that you can get the cash actually within 3 I mean, yeah, I think I said this before. You get the cash within 1 to 3 hours. And I mean, the approval will come between 1 and 3 hours, and the funds will be deposited within 1 day after the approval. So that's really good from a flexibility point of view. And but please remember, you can only use this loan amount at Office Depot. Okay, it has to be an Office Depot asset. It can be a brick and mortar store, or it can be actually the online platform. Okay, and so you can't use a loan from Office Depot Office Max. You can't use it as Staple or even at Walmart, for instance. So one thing I want to say here is that when you think about the Office Depot Office Max business financing program, the lender of the partner lender is Rapid Finance. And one thing I want to say here is that what you want to do to increase your chances of being approved, you want to really make sure that you have a list. Let's say a list of all the purchases you intend to do in the last 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and 1 year. Okay, that way you have a clear idea about the cash outflows and the cash inflows. So you're showing how much you want to spend, and you're showing also basically how much you will be generating. That way, Rapid Finance and Office Depot Office Max will see how much business you can actually bring them. Okay, of course, your business has to be secure. Your business has to be fundable, so to speak. Your business has to be structurally sort of suitable for Rapid Finance and Office Depot Office Max to even consider your application. That's really important. But remember though that as you're going through Rapid Finance for this Office Depot or Office Max business financing program, you still have flexibility. So if for any reason you don't qualify for the main program, you can still qualify for ancillary programs. And this is just and you can and this program will not be a store exclusive sort of program. This will just be a regular program that you can qualify for. Okay. Now, if you in addition to the paperwork, just remember that Rapid Finance and Office Depot Office Max will want you to show evidence about your time in business, your how long you've been in business. You want to show your business bank account. You want to show some kind of identification, not just the EIN, but also your own personal identification. Okay, this can be a driver's license or it can be a passport. Okay, and that's really important. And also, what I want to say is that you have to really tell Office Depot Office Max how quickly you intend to spend the money, how quickly you intend to make purchases, you intend to make office supply purchases, so they can see actually the revenue potential. So that's really important. So here's the takeaway in today's conversation. I spoke to you about Office Depot Office Max business financing program. I gave you the loan program. I gave you the requirements. I spoke to you about the application process, and now the takeaway. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.